From the difficult decisions surrounding Jeff's separation from his wife to the alleged information regarding the United States president, this is the truth about Jeff Bezos' relationship to Lauren Sanchez. Number 11. Wife. Jeff Bezos is an American entrepreneur and investor, and is perhaps the most well-known as being the founder and CEO of Amazon, just about everyone's favorite online shopping website. He is currently worth about $140 billion, making him the richest man in the world. His wife, Mackenzie Bezos, is a novelist and wrote the books The Testing of Luther Albright and Traps in 2005 and 2013 respectively. She earned her degree at Princeton University in 1992. These two first met when Jeff interviewed her for a job at D.E. Shaw, a hedge fund in New York City. Their relationship started pretty much immediately after they met, which might seem a little strange considering she was a research associate and he was a senior vice president. After they casually dated for a short time, they became exclusive. They quickly became engaged and married in 1993, which was merely 6 months after their first outing. Mackenzie later told Vogue why she fell head over heels for Bezos, stating, "My office was next door to his, and all day long I listened to that fabulous laugh. How could you not fall in love with that laugh?" Jeff told the magazine, "I think my wife is resourceful, smart, brainy, and hot." Number 10. Kids. Jeff and Mackenzie's whirlwind romance and marriage resulted in them having children together. They have 4 kids total. Since Jeff was adopted when he was young, he and Mackenzie decided to adopt their daughter from China. They also have 3 biological sons. He gives all of his kids the same advice when it comes to success, telling them to have pride in the choices they make and to work hard for what they want. He told an interviewer at an event for First in 2018, "When you have a gift and then you work hard, you're really going to leverage that gift. That's going to make it easier for you to make that choice to work hard. You'll get to work with like-minded people and you're going to energize the room. If you're doing something you love, the day is going to be so fun. You've got to figure out what you love, and it's going to bring you great joy." Number 9. Mackenzie. Although many people don't know much about Jeff's wife of 25 years, she played a large part in his success throughout their relationship. After they tied the knot, they lived together in a rental home in East Seattle. Although her title was research assistant and accountant, she was more involved in Amazon than most articles let on. According to the New York Times, Mackenzie helped brainstorm names for the company and even shipped early orders through UPS, and her opinion was significant to Jeff during the early years. After they moved to a permanent home, she was able to focus on her writing and leave her husband's business. Jeff was very supported and involved with his wife's passion as well, and she called him her most devoted reader, because he would clear his entire schedule to read drafts of her novels. Number 8. Lauren Sanchez. By now, you've probably heard about Lauren Sanchez, as her relationship with Jeff Bezos has been making headlines everywhere. But in case you didn't know who she is, we're going to give you a little history about Bezos' alleged mistress. She is a famous American news anchor that started her career working as an assistant for KCOP TV in Los Angeles, California. Since then, Lauren has worked on Extra, Fox News, and Fox Sports Net as a hostess. She even got a couple of Emmy nominations throughout her career so far. Sanchez has also appeared in some television series and movies, including We Bought a Zoo and Fantastic Four. In addition to her other jobs, she was a frequent guest host on the talk show The View. Plus, Lauren is a licensed pilot of helicopters and airplanes and is the founder of Black Ops Aviation. She married Patrick Whitesell in 2005, and she has a total of 3 children. Number 7. Jeff and Lauren. Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez met through her husband, Patrick Whitesell, making their entire relationship especially strange. Things weren't immediately romantic between these two, however. They ran into each other on various occasions because they share similar friends and were often seen at parties together. Bezos even hired Lauren at one point to assist with aerial photos for a project he was working on since she got her license in 2016. In recent months, these two have been seen spending personal time together on several occasions. A source reportedly told People, Lauren and Jeff have been spending a lot of time together over the last year, and especially the last few months. At first, it was socially at parties, here and there, but their time together has definitely seemed to evolve, raising some eyebrows. Jeff has met a small group of Lauren's girlfriends, too. Number 6. National Enquirer. This notorious magazine released photographs in January 2019 that showed Jeff and Lauren together, which they claim destroyed his marriage. They investigated the new couple for 4 months, following them while they indulged in numerous romantic outings. They posted an 18-picture gallery online with pointed and crude captions, including, "The secret hookups between sleazy Jeff Bezos and lover Lauren Sanchez were most often conducted at her Santa Monica home." And it seems the thrill of cheating at 40,000 feet was impossible to resist for the loved-up adulterers. However, other reports state that Lauren and Jeff's spouses already knew about their ongoing romance. A Town and Country article reads, "Bezos' wife of 25 years, Mackenzie Bezos, and Whitesell were aware of the relationship for a while and dealt with it sometime in the fall of 2018, a source told People. Plus, Jeff's lawyer allegedly said he and his wife had been separated for a long time, a fact that was apparently widely known. National Enquirer disagreed with the statement, and another article posted on their website assured readers that they could disprove it via text he supposedly sent to the news anchor. Some of the texts include, "I love you, alive girl. I will show you with my body, and my lips and my eyes very soon. And I am so crazy about you. I hope I get to see you at the premiere even if at a distance. You fit me." Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks, and now back to the video. Number 5. Divorce. On January 9th, 2019, when all of the photographs leaked on National Enquirer, Bezos announced via social media that he and Mackenzie were getting divorced. He wrote, "We want to make people aware of a development in our lives. As our family and close friends know, after a long period of loving exploration and trial separation, we have decided to divorce and continue our shared lives as friends. We feel incredibly lucky to have found each other and deeply grateful for every one of the years we have been married to each other. If we had known we would separate after 25 years, we would do it all over again. We also see wonderful futures ahead, as parents, friends, partners, in ventures and projects, and as individuals pursuing ventures and adventures. Though the labels might be different, we remain a family, and we remain cherished friends." Sanchez and Patrick allegedly hired an attorney to handle their divorce and want to settle things nicely and privately without having to go to court. Number 4. Financial aspects. Since Jeff Bezos is the richest man in the world, and his wife has been with him from the beginning of his career, there are a lot of financial decisions that will go into their divorce. But if things go the way most separations go, Mackenzie could end up as the richest woman in the world, with half of the fortune, about $70 billion. Although some might think she shouldn't get a huge cut of his money, others strongly disagree. Mackenzie has been by her husband's side since before Amazon took off and played a large role in the company's success. In her review of the book, The Everything Store, Jeff Bezos and the Age of Amazon, she wrote, "I worked for Jeff at D.E. Shaw. I was there when he wrote the business plan, and I worked for him and many others. In the converted garage, the basement warehouse closet, the barbecue-scented offices, the Christmas rush, distribution centers, and the door desk-filled conference rooms in the early years of Amazon's history. Some might even argue that without Mackenzie, Amazon wouldn't be what it is nowadays. However, these two haven't released information about their decisions regarding finances to the public, and rightfully so. But whether or not you agree with a 50-50 split, there's no denying that both Jeff and Mackenzie were significant to his accumulated wealth." Number 3. Bezos and Trump. An additional interesting detail surrounding Jeff and Mackenzie's divorce and National Enquirer's scandalous articles is that the situation might somehow involve United States President Donald Trump. Bezos and Trump have a history, and it hasn't been friendly. The latter has been openly critical of the multi-billionaire for a long time. He doesn't support Amazon's use of the United States Postal Service and has claimed that the company is putting smaller retailers out of business. He wrote in 2017, "Amazon is doing great damage to tax-paying retailers. Towns, cities, and states throughout the U.S. are being hurt. Many jobs are being lost." Trump's dislike of Bezos goes farther since he owns the Washington Post, which frequently sheds a negative light on the president. Back in May 2016, Trump even appeared on Fox News to call Bezos out, stating, "He bought this paper for practically nothing, and he's using that as a tool for political power, against me and against other people. And I'll tell you what, we can't let him get away with it." Since Jeff's affair with Lauren Sanchez was revealed, Trump has taken to Twitter to further bash the billionaire. He tweeted, "So sorry to hear the news about Jeff Bezos being taken down by a competitor whose reporting, I understand, is far more accurate than the reporting in his lobbyist newspaper, the Amazon Washington Post. Hopefully the paper will soon be placed in better and more responsible hands." Number 2. Politics. Since Bezos has such an unfavorable history with Donald Trump, the president's integrity was brought into question after National Enquirer released the article containing Jeff's text with Lauren Sanchez. He suggested that the report was politically motivated. To discover if these proclamations are true, an investigation was initiated by AMI, the company that owns National Enquirer. Jeff noted that the magazine originally threatened to publish personal photos of him and Sanchez if he didn't halt his research. He further said that the tabloid wanted him to release a false statement that he and Gavin D. Baker, his security consultant, have no knowledge or basis for suggesting that AMI's coverage was politically motivated or influenced by political forces. However, Bezos refused to release the falsehood and posted about the Enquirer's backhanded methods instead. Even a reporter named Roman Farrow said that he and other journalists have received smaller threats after reporting information about the magazine. Number 1. Further information. There have also been suggestions that Lauren's family was involved in the entire matter. At the beginning of February 2019, the Washington Post reported that Bezos and his security consultant believed her brother, Michael, had something to do with releasing their intimate information. He is close with AMI's owner, David Pecker, and other people in Trump's circle. The news outlet also noted that Michael said that the employees of AMI were set on performing a takedown to make Trump happy. Bezos' actual statement concerning National Enquirer's suspicious ways read, "Rather than capitulate to extortion and blackmail, I've decided to publish exactly what they sent me. Despite the personal cost and embarrassment they threaten, he also wrote that since he owns the Washington Post, it's unavoidable that certain powerful people who experience Washington Post news coverage will strongly conclude I am their enemy. President Trump is one of those people, obvious by his many tweets. Also, the Post's essential and unrelenting coverage of the passing of the columnist Jamal Khashoggi is undoubtedly unpopular in certain circles. It seems that the information surrounding the publication of the Sanchez-Bezos affair goes deeper than most people believed. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.